Hey guys, Grathman here, playing more Magic Survival, and today I actually need your help before we start. So, recently, it's, okay, let's take a couple minutes to listen to this quickly, because I want your advice on something. Recently, I have been thinking about something important. And I didn't know what to do about it. Initially, I kind of dismissed it as a weight or unrealistic. But then I had a dream that kind of happened, that was last night. And kind of with what I've been thinking about, and the dream, and with what happened today, it's suddenly I'm thinking a bit more seriously about the subject, but I don't know how to go about it. Have you ever had a moment where your gut was telling you to do one thing, and your brain was screaming to not? Where the fear part of your brain said, don't do this because XYZ, but the other part of your brain said, do it, because it's probably worthwhile. And you're thinking of the worst possible outcome that could happen from it. And you don't know if it's worth the risk. I want to know your guys' opinions on that. If you ever experienced a case like that, where you didn't know if something really important was worth the risk, and what you think I should do. I can't tell you the scenario, but it's rather important. And I want to know your advice on, do I not risk it, or do I do something potentially really stupid or embarrassing for the risk? So I want you guys to give me advice on what to do, because I'm stuck. I mean, I'm supposed to be doing homework right now, but I just could not get my mind off this, so I'm going to play some Magic Survival. Load the game. Try and get my mind off this, and then go back to the work after. We lost a minute of progress. Oh well. But I want your opinions on that. We'll take intelligence, because I don't know what to do in this scenario. Because I don't think I've ever been in a scenario where... I don't know if I've ever been in a scenario where the consequences of this decision could be as big as they are. You know, usually with decisions, it's like, will the consequences really be that big? No, kind of, no matter what you do, it's not going to be that bad. But here, there could actually be bigger consequences, and I don't know what to do. And ultimately, if I don't do the thing, it's not like it's the end of the world. If I don't do the thing, the normal kind of continues on. But if I do the thing, then it's a big risk. And something good could happen, or something bad could happen. And I don't even know what the proper weight of good to bad is for this scenario. I don't know what the odds are. Like, I'm a math guy. I would love to do like a pros and cons and calculate the list, but I don't know what I'm being irrational about. I don't even know where to start. So I'm going to ask some classmates about their opinions, and I'm also asking you, because again, I don't think I've ever been in a scenario like this. Whenever you're hit, increase dodge by 20. Yeah, and I just don't know what to do. So let me know what you guys think about that. Meanwhile, we're just gonna keep playing and try and go for like 30 minutes. Explosion radius, sure. There's a lot of explosions on the screen right now. So, I'm just gonna keep playing the game. But let me know what you guys think. 3% chance that enemy appear with low HP. It's not very good. Not really worthwhile. Only 3% chance. If it's not consistent, it's not very helpful. Arcane Ray. But yeah, let me know what you think, because I don't know. Cast Destruction Field when obtaining MP Orb. MP Orb amount plus 10%. When I'm getting a medium MP Orb. It is a plus. I still don't think it's worth it, because even though there are many more medium MP Orbs, like, you know, rare ones are quite rare, whereas mediums are actually fairly common. I don't think it's a good enough one. It's, again, inconsistent. I want consistent damage for longest survival. That's a lot of things to myself. Can I still just stand here? Am I at the point... am I able to just stand here and be fine? I think I am. There's a black box there. Reaper's Scythe, legendary attack. Instantly kills 4 enemies around the character every 4 seconds. I heard... So apparently there are 2 things that still do insta-kills. This is one of them. Maybe we discard that, because we're getting so far in now. Trap damage minus 75%. The fuck is a trap? They've changed what a bunch of the artifacts do as well. A lot of this is new. Because I remember that same thing doing other stuff. Fires a random projectile every 1 second. I kind of want that. I'm never going to know what it's actually firing. Oh, I saw it fire a random fire orb there. I assume most of the time it's either firing, like, the orbs, or the firebolts. That's pretty good. No, it's not. Better than chainmail armor, maybe. So chainmail armor is making me take less damage, but maybe more HP would actually be better in place of it. Ultimately, an attack thing would actually be better even in place of the other thing. What is Armageddon's normal cooldown? 20 seconds at best? Combine that with, like, a Necronomicon. Can you have more than one? Fireball? If you could have, like, multiple Necronomicons, all magic damage was 100%, all magic explosion radius was 25%, magic cooldown plus 15%. That's still easily worth it. The damage is doubled. Slightly longer cooldown in exchange for double damage on everything. That's totally worth it. %50 additional damage to enemies with more than 90% HP. I do want to replace the chainmail armor soon. We are not going to get far. Satellite? Here's our first satellite. Whenever you're hit, increase your dodge by that. No. Are they all plus now? Is just everything a plus now? Now that I assume that your chance of a plus gets increased as you go later in the game. But it seems are they just all plus now? No, they're not. Energy Bolt cooldown. Okay, Energy Bolt cooldown and Arcane Ray cooldown. Electric Shock. Blizzard and Frost Nova. All magic damage plus 22%. I'm willing to sacrifice the MP gains. I don't mind gaining MP slower, that just kind of means less pauses. I'm only going for like 30 minutes at least anyway. And it looks like we're already getting closer to that. Is there like a symbol for when it's auto-saving, so I can know when I should end the video? Critical hit chance. Yeah, so the Reaper's Scythe and one other thing are apparently the only things that do instant damage. Transcendent. Transcendent. All magic damage plus 20%. Wait, this is only good. Damage plus 20%, critical strike multiplied by 25%, critical hit chance by 3%, movement speed by 5%. Okay, so it's not actually that much. Magic bolt damage 80%. That's damage plus 22. That's damage plus 20. Discard the scroll and equip this here. Another satellite. We're only like 3-4 minutes further than we were last time. It's 12 minutes into the video. Is like the timer slow? Wait. Is it? 1, 2. No. No, timer looks fine. The timer... I'm losing my mind. I think the timer is fine. Oh my god, that's like giant... Look at that explosion radius on like those orb things. That's enormous. Electric Shock. Damage and size. Min and max numbers go up. Damage plus 60% and size plus 40 I'll take. You can like see that lightning going off to the side. 30% of HP over 30% of HP over 8 seconds when HP is below 25%. With a 60-second cooldown. We need consistency, that's what we're after. The blue orbs do like nothing anymore. Even the orange ones do almost nothing. Black box. These things are definitely more frequent. Instantly kill enemy having HP below 18%. Shock. That basically just reduces the amount of damage we have to do to enemies, because they all die after a certain point. Number of energy bolt plus 50%. Why did we hold on to the Grail for so long? Look at our artifacts. That one's normal. That one we could actually replace. This one's legendary, this one's legendary, plus this one's legendary, this one's legendary, rare, normal, rare, normal, rare. So we have like 3 normals on us. And even they're pretty good. Energy Bolt, which is one of our main things. This is probably the next one we're getting rid of, the Torch. This is crazy. Yeah, the artifacts seem to be a much bigger part of it now, and the magic's a smaller part. Blizzard, Nova. All magic duration. I think that having extra duration is better than having... I mean, we don't really have things that are affected by too much by duration. Maybe it was the wrong move then. But it was only cooldown by 50%. Third satellite. What have they done with satellite upgrades then? Zone damage interval, electric shock cooldown. Guess we'll go with the electric zone and electric shock, because we have both of those, rather than the arcane ray. So money isn't more common. It's just like the chests that are. Thank you. I've been learning Korean. Every 24 seconds, halt all enemies around you for 3 seconds. I kind of want to do this just for the sake of having everything as legendary. Or at least rare. What am I missing? That one's normal, but I want to keep that one. It's really just this. Okay, everything is... Aside from the one artifact, everything is legendary or rare now. And for what we have, I think this is like one of the best setups we can have. There might be a couple artifacts that are slightly better. Or if you can have doubles, which I don't know if you can. Takes damage 7 times, nope. Satellite. Okay, what do we get? Number of satellite and rotation speed. Satellite deals damage to an enemy, it explodes. Damage and size. Yeah, so we can't choose more and size now. We kind of have to like pick between what we want. Damage and size, I guess. Pushes enemies near the character back. Be cool if we just tried to, like, assemble all of the artifacts that do weird things. Like, all the artifacts that have, like, special abilities that don't rely on the magic. Oh, there's everything frozen. So, like, pushes the character back, instantly kills things. Pretty much just all, like, the legendary ones, and maybe a couple of rares. Torch Plus. Nah. I still don't know how good the pocket watch is, actually, but... How do I know when the game saves? I don't really want to, like, lose a bunch of progress again. Electric Shock. I guess it's not that bad. Because it'll only be a couple of levels unless we pick up any major artifacts. We're probably done with the artifacts for now anyway. But this is already about the time we have. Electric Shock. Okay, we'll play till 28 in-game. And then we'll still get the sent in the back. We're not even... Jeez, we only, like, made, like... By the time we get sent back 2 minutes, we'll have made, like, 6 minutes of progress total. That is accounting for getting set back, though. We'll have made, like, slightly more if you don't account for that. Sort of. Is this what a trap is? This thing here? The big weird thing? Is that Tsunami doing any damage? All magic cooldown minus 9%. That might be better than the clockwork. I'll discard the hourglass. Don't have a shield right now, be careful. All the fire things. Okay, this level, like, really doesn't matter. Shock damage. Projectiles have a shock of 30% chance to increase damage by 500%. Cooldown, but shock size and shock damage or more. Sequentially towards nearby enemies. Chain 1 to 3 times. Yeah, let's get that one. I don't know how good that really was, but... And this is where we'll end it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you enjoy my content, feel free to like and subscribe. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a way I can actually, like, save it here, which is too bad. Hopefully they'll add something in like that at one point, so we can just, like, save it and then come back later. But... I mean, I guess it doesn't make sense to, like, be playing the game in, like, basically 8-minute of progress intervals because I just suck. But, hope you guys enjoyed. Feel Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and let me know in the comments your opinions on my question. Because, yeah, like I said, I don't know what to do. But hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.